What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about this monster that I created. Now, when I originally created Ronnie LoTT, I was not thinking along these lines that he would be this good, this fast, but this dude has been an unbelievable card. He is somebody that I absolutely recommend to everyone, regardless of whatever the situation is. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you can afford to get him, go after him. If you cannot afford to get him, just wait 3 more weeks and you will get him for free. All right, you just got to play the solos, do what you got to do, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that's involved with it. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything is perfect. All right, you just sit back and wait if that's what you really want. So that's the good news about it overall. You don't really have to worry about all the other things that go into it as far as like selling your packs that you may have from, your trophies and you're using them as touchdown packs. Because obviously, remember guys, you can use that 220 Series 3 trophies for 65K per inside the store. I've gone over it several times. Many of you guys are aware of it already, but just so everybody knows, when you earn those series trophies, you can use them in the store immediately to get touchdown packs. I would not open the packs. I would just take the coins. When I do my pack opening videos for you guys, it's pretty much something along the lines of trying to just give you guys entertainment, and that's all that it is. All right, so I just want to make sure that I point that out to you guys going forward, that that's something that you should look into. If for any reason you needed coins immediately, just feel free to go ahead and use those series trophies, because that's going to be your best option into being able to stay up to speed with everything that's going on with all these cards and everything like that. So I just wanted to point that out just so that you guys know, if you grind the game, even if you're not as good as you think, some of you guys come here, shout out to all the guys that came here and started off like, yo, I'm not that good. And then through me showing you guys that the game is very, very easy to play, a lot of you guys are winning a lot more weekend league games, and I love seeing that. Keep giving me that feedback. But I'm going to show you this right here. You see the way that Ronnie LoTT is attacking the run? On this first drive, this was my first game playing with him, right? When you watch what he does, it's ridiculous. Now, I'm going to show you this setup for a second, because some of you guys were asking, especially my veterans, you guys wanted to see the type of zones that these players are in when they're making these type of plays. Ronnie LoTT is unique, like Jamal Adams and Tillman. If you leave them in deep blues or any other kind of zone, they will attack the run regardless of what's going on. They immediately know that it's a run at the snap, and they don't take a step back. You see like how he saw it and he just ran right there? If you go and you experiment with a lot of other players, they won't do that. And that's something that I picked up on a while ago. Now just watch what he's doing. Now I'm going to point out that right now he has his X Factor activated, so the reinforcement is very, very key. Earlier in the video, when I was talking to you guys about the packs, if you looked at his NFL 100, he starts off with that ability on. So he's going to be more likely to blow up any run in the backfield. Like if you just pick the right play, he's going to be able to go in there and handle his business. The reason that I point out the zone is because many of you guys think that, in past Maddens, when you manned up safeties, they played the run better. That's not necessarily true at Madden 20. Okay, if you leave them in certain zones and they have the ability, I don't know, I got 2 blockers right there, and they just act like they didn't see him. I got 2 blockers, and then look over here, look at this guy squeeze through. Like, you might, hey, you know what, Jamal Adams? Yeah, I'll give you my mom's number. Like, you've earned it. Like, you definitely made sure that you're ready for that kind of action, because why is he just coming right in like that? You know what I'm saying? He might as well, oh, okay, and this guy's getting hit. You know what, bro? The next guy to get hit sticks getting rage sold. Like, let's just call it like that so that everybody knows what's going on. But anyway, getting back to the fact of Ronnie LoTT, he made the game so much more fun. This one right here is going to be an actual sweaty, because this guy knows how to stop the run. When you play people that run edge blitz, you have to be very, very careful with the run plays that you pick. Now, primarily, most people are going to pick, things out of the wing formation, the I wing, the strong wing, stuff like that, and it's going to be the RPO run plays. You don't necessarily have issues against edge blitz if you play it the right way, you ID the right linebacker, you do different things like that, you won't have issues. Just look at Ronnie LoTT. This dude, like, sometimes I'm going to man him up, sometimes, like over here when you see the RPO, you can man him up in those situations, but other than that, I'll just leave him in deep blues. If you guys are going to be asking about the run, like, he's going to attack the run. Now, at some point, right here, when he gets this dot, he's going to lose, his being enraged, like having that ability. Now, some of you guys are going to want to know, like, does it affect the way that he reads the play? It's yes and no, because I noticed that after he lost that ability, he started to backpedal as his first initial reaction when I left him in zone. Even on the run plays that were obvious runs, he started to do different things. So, when you start, I had to adjust the zone there. Sometimes I'm gonna put him in hook zones. I'll change his zones a little bit because I don't want him to react the same ways when he's not activated. because once it's not activated, it became very, very clear that he played a lot differently. So that is a factor. Just so you guys, I know you guys may ask that question. For those of you guys that, go through the whole videos, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys, because you'll know, but then you have other people that'll watch some of it, and then I'll ask something that I've already spoken about. So as far as that activation, once you lose it, he still reacts very, very well to the run. Okay, but it's just the fact that you may have to alter his zone, and he may not be able to stay in that deep blue from the cover 4. Now, with this right here, you have to also be very, very careful, because escape artists, anytime you play against escape artists, it's going to be an issue. All right, the way he just broke the pocket, I left my cover 4 with just 3 guys rushing, so that's why he was able to break the pocket. Typically, you could go out there, run a spy, let the spy chase him down or whatever, but with plays like that in the red zone, if you're playing a lot of coverage, and especially a cover 4 out of 3-4, they usually stay in their respective zones, and the only thing that could really beat you is like a deep out. But depending on how he did it right there, he didn't have a deep out. He had dudes running all kinds of weird routes, and they didn't cut over. Because if they did cut over, you probably would have got a dot. Because it doesn't matter about the coverage. It breaks through once the escape artist is activated and the dudes start running around like idiots. There's nothing you can do about it. But low key, like I told you, we're going to get ourselves somebody with escape artist, because that's the meta of the game. I have yet to do it because I'm dead broke at this point after I bought Ronnie LoTT. If I would have cut that in a little bit more, that was bad stick by me. And I know his mom's going to tell me the same thing. But yeah, if I would have cut that in differently, I had that. Right there, he just ran down. He was playing ridiculous defense against the run. And again, some of you guys might say, bro, you should probably, pass the ball. Bro, listen, it's 10 times worse. Because what's going to happen is he's playing specific coverages that he knows works against the run. And he's going to play stock. Oh, look at these hit sticks, though. He's going to play stock coverage that he knows that works against the pass. And the pass is very, very hard to do unless you have escape artists. So because I have a field general, they're pretty much like, early on, I thought that the hot route master was really, pretty much good to go. But now that they've tuned the zones to be more reactive, you can't even get hot routes, like the out routes open anymore. Like, it's still a different scenario. So just be very, very careful with that. Always analyze what's working and what doesn't, and stay up to date with the title patch notes, because I always try to give you guys the insight. Running the ball is the key thing right now. If you're struggling in Madden 20, run the ball. Don't care what anybody is telling you. Don't worry about anything. Just run the ball. Get your wins, and then after you get your coins and your trophies, you could just, you'll laugh at the people that are saying, yeah, bro, all you do is that. Yeah, it's cool. All I do is his mom's too, but it don't really matter. Nobody's talking about that. You see how I'm getting blasted every single time, but I'm still running the ball? I'm trying to figure out exactly why my players are not blocking. So right now I go back to a single back. This is the flex wing. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to analyze to see who moves and who doesn't, because right now he definitely is running edge blitz. He's just keeping the guys off. And you see like how his guys are stationary and standing there? That doesn't usually happen unless typically they're put into a spy or some kind of zone. If they're rushing, they usually get blocked. So this guy knows something about the actual, the way to set it up. That's why he's not really pressing, and he's just moving his guys around manually. You see what I'm saying? And these are the type of things that we have to look at, because more than likely he got this from somebody online, and I'm going to probably see this more. So that's why I keep running the same play, to kind of see what's going on with it. For the next person that runs it, I'll know how to beat it. But not only that, I can figure out like what his guys are doing. Are they in man? Are they in zone? So try a little bit of motion. Try snapping the ball immediately. Trying to, do different things to see the reaction time of the defense. Because ultimately, no matter how much they patch this game, it won't really matter. The run game is going to be the ultimate meta, and escape artist is going to be insane, because that's the code of the game. And once we get the game and the first patch is activated in every Madden for the last 5 years, that's what we're getting for the year. So you see the way his guys are just spinning off? That's just general stuff. Like, everybody spins off depending on their finesse move. And if you have somebody with high finesse move, it won't matter if they have a X factor or not. They'll spin off the tackles, the guards, all that stuff like that. So just watch. Jamal Adams is able to do what he's doing because you see like how he's running straight down? That time he blitzed everybody, he made a mistake. In the other plays where Jamal Adams is waiting first, more than likely in some cases he's being zoned. You see what I'm saying? The run, when he blitzes everybody down, you'll notice immediate run down. So just watch what happens on this run play right here. Pay attention to what happens. You see how they immediately engage and they run down? Everybody was blitzing. So that's why I was able to break the run. He got greedy and it cost him. And that's why I kept manipulating it. Okay, we're going to sleep at his mom's house. Be quiet. Shh. Don't say nothing. If any of you guys are talking while watching this video, being disrespectful, I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm next to his mom's. Yo, bro, I know. How many of you guys were talking? Just right, I was talking, Gmia. Like, you see what I'm saying, bro? I tried to tell you guys I'm going to sleep, I'm right next to his mom's, and you guys were still talking during the video, bro. And if you were laughing, it's even worse, because you were loud about it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to get some rest, dog. I just put in work. But you know what? A lot of you guys disrespectful. A lot of you guys were laughing or you were talking while I asked you guys politely. I said, please. You know what I'm saying? Can you please, keep it down a little bit? We're both sleeping. We just had we just went at it crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like Rocky Balboa and Rocky 6. And you guys still spoke. So it is what it is. I see you guys don't care about my problems. Whatever. Now, we're up 10-3. We know what he wants to do. We know what we want to do. His run is no threat. You know why? We're just playing coverage. If you just play coverage and they try to run the ball and you got decent players, look at that. That's Alan Page all by himself, just doing whatever he wants. Now we send the extra guy. Because I know he wants time. He should have threw the dot to the left. And then, okay, yeah, everybody's acting stupid. He had the dot to the left because I blitzed Lawrence Taylor that time. Now, right here, he comes out of two-back. Now, the thing about two-back that I want you guys to understand, two-back is a formation that these guys that run escape artists, they're in love with it. Because they get the most blocking and they can do whatever they want. But that doesn't work for this guy, obviously, with right here. And he goes for it, and, he pretty much had enough, and that was it. Let me know what you think about Ronnie LoTT. I'm telling you this right now. Guaranteed he's a monster and he will make your run defense OP. Until next time, you guys enjoy your day. One love, y'all.